Q11. Let's see, here's a table. The numbers are not useful now, so I'll just look at this information. Income tax is fixed at 20%, and the engineer saved 10% of disposable income. How much was saved? Let's see. His income was 40 plus 15, which is 55. K is 1,000, right? There's a credit card repayment, but that's not about income. So 55,000 and income tax is 20%. 20% of 55,000 is 11,000, right? 5.5 plus 5.5 is 11. So his disposable income is 44K. And if the engineer saved 10% of that, it's 4.4 thousand, or the answer is C. I guess this is just a distraction. Your credit card repayment is something you pay after you earn your salary, and then taxes are deducted. So credit card repayment comes from your disposable income, but we wouldn't use that to calculate disposable income or how much someone saves. So maybe a little playing a little trick there. Next question is 12. What is a characteristic of a perfectly competitive firm? Perfectly competitive firm, let's see. Same products, no. There are not A, there are many competitors. In perfect competition, there's no non-price competition. And in perfect competition, there are many firms. And there are many firms, but no dominant firm in perfect competition. And so it must be, yes, it must be D. In perfect competition, the firms are price takers. They cannot choose the price. Hey, you remember that. So if you have, this is world rice market. I'll just do this pretty quickly just to show imperfect graphs. Oops, not that imperfect. Price, quantity. Here's the world market for rice, and the price will be something, right? And if I'm a producer in this perfectly competitive market, then I am a price taker. This is my demand curve. I cannot try a higher price because my product is the same as everyone else's. If I choose a lower price, I'm just giving money away. We'll make it, let's see, PTY LTD. So perfect competition, you're a price taker because your demand curve is perfectly elastic. So price taker for question 12. Question 13, let's see. Question 13, what is a possible cause of diseconomies of scale? First answer is an increase in extra administration. That is probably true because managing a very large firm requires many people. So A is probably true. And extra administration is, employees who manage. And they might be high level, it might be vice presidents, it might be general manager, but that's probably a cause of diseconomies of scale. An increase in raw material costs. Maybe not. This will shift your variable cost curve and your average total cost curve, but an increase in the price of one factor does not cause diseconomies of scale, because scale is all your factors of production. And C, an increase in taxation on companies' profits. That's not a diseconomy of scale. That's an extra cost. And D is another extra cost. So, and if your firm pays wages higher than the national minimum wage, then the increase in the national minimum wage might have no effect. So the answer for 13 is A. So question 14 is the same, and they asked the same question in question paper